Hello and welcome back to the Road to Good Cooking, and today I am having the sandwich that I ran across on YouTube from a really nice guy. His name of his channel is Eatin' with Jay, and he was doing a challenge, and at the end of his challenge he made a sandwich with ribs and collard greens. And it was just one of those things like, dang, that sounds good. So I had just happened to have made some ribs and collard greens a couple of days before I watched that video, and I thought, I'm gonna make me one of them sandwiches. So I didn't film it that time, but I did film it this time. And here is my rib sandwich. And I think he used mozzarella cheese. I didn't have any mozzarella cheese, so I used some provolone cheese. And I've already said my grace. Here, I'll give you the first bite. Got it? All right, my turn. Ooh. Oh, that is so good. Who would have thought a sandwich with collard greens and ribs? And I made me some pickled veggies. I have some, well, I made pickles over the weekend, as you can see right up there. I made some bread and butter pickles, and so I just added some more onions to it, and that's what I'm going to dress my sandwich with. And I also canned some pineapple. I tell you what, I have been a canning fool over here, and it's a great way to save your veggies, because I can't stand it when I buy veggies and then they go bad before I eat them. See what you started, Jay? And you guys should never watch mukbang channels if you're hungry. Never. I made Italian bread for my niece. My sister's going down to California this weekend, and my niece wanted me to make her some Italian bread. So I kept one for me. So how have you guys been doing? I had to lay low for a couple of days because I got my second booster shot. And it always, those booster shots, the shots period, just lay me out. So it was lights out for me for a couple of days. No big deal. I made myself a bunch of food, so all I had to do was just warm it up. Didn't really have much of an appetite, so it wasn't, I didn't eat that much. But I did drink a lot of liquids, a lot of orange juice, a lot of water. And Friday, I got it last Thursday. Friday, I was in bed all day, so all we did was just watch movies. And my little nurse took good care of me. It's so good. I have been doing a lot of canning and making bread. I finally got the hang of making sourdough bread. There are some recipes out there. They're wonderful recipes, but I'm not dedicated enough to be starting a starter for the sourdough bread and feeding it for days on end. I just, I forget. I get busy doing other things, and with my absent-minded self, as you know, I just forget. So I found a recipe, this one right there, where you can make your starter, make your dough, let it rise for an hour and a half, 2 hours, and bake it and eat it the same day. I like that one much better. There's a real art to making sourdough bread. My bread and butter pickle. Do you like bread and butter pickles? My dad used to make bread and butter pickles all the time. Cheers. It's too early in the day, so I'm just drinking water. So I hope you guys have been good and staying healthy. Even though they're talking about on the news about this thing being over with, no. Don't let your guards down. Don't let your guards down. I might give you another bite. But this is really too good to share. You're just going to have to make your own. And Jay, I will put Jay's link in the description box. And he really is a nice kid. I enjoy watching his channel. Ah, that's my sister. I knew you were going to call as soon as I sat down and started eating. You okay, I'll be out in a minute. All right, bye. My sister's here. Okay, I'm back. I tell you what, I knew as soon as I sat down, started eating, my sister was going to come by. She came by to pick up the stuff that I'm sending down to my niece. It never fails. As soon as you sat down to eat, I'll go to the bathroom. Somebody will knock on your door or call you. I forgot where we were. What was I talking about? But check out Jay's channel. He's new to the community. He has a great personality. And his little sidekick, Momo. Make you check out Momo. And you guys know, we have an election coming up in November. Make sure your registration is in order. Make sure you know where your precinct is that you have to go and vote. If you don't do mail-in ballots. Just make sure that you have everything ready to go. And make sure your elderly neighbors that might need a ride, make sure they get to the polls. This seems like a conversation we've had so many times before. But we all need to vote. And yes, your vote will matter. Just like mine will matter. Just like everybody's vote will matter. But you got to vote. I smashed that. And to all my senior friends out there, the boosters are now being offered to all of us. So make sure you get your second booster shot if you haven't already, so you can be ready for the fall. And they're expecting things to be real crazy in the fall. I am in heaven. Thanks for the idea, Jay. I am hooked on watching some of these homestead channels I was telling you guys about. You know, I used to can when my kids were little, years ago. And over the years of fast food and cooking, you know, quick and easy, I just got out of the habit of canning. But now I'm back into it, and I'm glad I am. Because I can buy a lot more produce now. And then I can it. Like you see there. This time I bought 10 pounds of carrots and 10 pounds of potatoes. The carrots and the pineapple I can, and the potatoes I boiled those for about 9 minutes with the skin on. And then I let them cool off completely. Peel the skin off. Shredded them with my food processor. If you don't have a food processor, use your box grater or any kind of grater. And then I made me some hash browns in my egg roll, in my egg mold. I ended up with about 24 little round hash browns. I kept about 4 potatoes I didn't process, because I'm going to probably make those into mashed potatoes. And I didn't know how mashed potatoes would freeze, so I didn't make mashed potatoes. And then I sliced some up into French fries. This is football season, and I want to make sure I have me some munchies on hand. Good to the last bite. That was a good sandwich. And thanks to Jay, I will be making that again. Here's my pineapple that I can, and they're so good. This is the last jar that I canned last month, so I just canned some new ones. Those are the new ones. I think last month I bought about 4 pineapples. Canned it all. Oh my God. Made some jelly with some. Pineapple jalapeno jelly. Check out that video. But these were canned at the beginning of last month. And they are as sweet as the day that I bought them. And with the high price of food now, we can't be wasting food. I definitely can't afford to be wasting food. Oh my goodness. Well, thanks for having lunch with me today. And if you're new to my channel, welcome, and thank you so much for stopping by. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button down there. Leave me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Leave me a comment if you wish. I love comments, and I answer all of my comments. And share my video with everybody you know in the universe. I know it's a bit much. But don't forget to get registered to vote if you haven't registered already. Get ready. We got to do this. We have to do this. Stay prayed up and stay focused. And more importantly, stay safe. And I'll see you when I see you. Cheers.